Hi everyone, welcome to my video, and today we have a guest whose name is Elizaveta Rodionova. She is the creator of the film Frozen Shadows and the owner of Horizon Productions. So today I'm going to ask her a few questions about her film. Hi everyone. So Lisa, can you please tell me how does your product use or challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues? My film's genre is drama with elements of thriller, and the opening scene of my film, Frozen Shadows, effectively uses the conventions of a drama thriller by setting up a sense of mystery and danger surrounding Regina, who is the protagonist. To get this effect, I used non-diegetic sound, which is a classical composition by Rachmaninoff, and it's called Prelude in C-sharp minor in the beginning of the film opening, which has a powerful and haunting melody. I edited the shots to be in sync with the music, so they're quite fast-paced, so this creates tension within the audience and a feeling of anticipation. The presence of the stalker lurking at school and near the ice rink creates a tense atmosphere, drawing the audience in and setting up the central conflict of the film. This aligns with the typical setup of a thriller, where a character is being stalked or pursued by a mysterious antagonist. And also my film challenges some of the conventions by placing a female figure skater at the center of the narrative with a stalker. While stalking is a common theme in thrillers, but the focusing on a female athlete adds depth to the character and allows to explore how she overcame her trauma. This challenges traditional gender roles and stereotypes by portraying Regina as a strong and determined protagonist. In terms of representing social groups or issues, Frozen Shadows show the issues of stalking and its impact on victims. By showing Regina's struggle with the stalker and the psychological impact it makes on her, the film raises awareness about stalking and the importance of seeking help and support when having such situations. The representation can help bring attention to the real-life experiences of people who have been victims of stalking. Also, my film addresses themes of mental health and the strength of character, which highlights the importance of confronting fears. And by showing Regina's journey to confront her stalker and continue pursuing her passion for figure skating, the film provides a message of empowerment that can resonate with audiences that face similar challenges. The second question is, how does your product engage with audiences, and how would it be distributed as a real media text? So the film opening for Frozen Shadows effectively engages audiences by immersing them in a suspenseful and tense situation involving a figure skater being stalked. The use of visual and auditory cues such as the figure skater's realization of being followed and the use of her inner monologue, her fall on the ice.
What is this? Why is he staring at me? Maybe that message at school was from him?
And the musical composition, which is called The Four Seasons Winter by Vivaldi, creates a sense of unease and intrigue that draws viewers into the story. I also edited the brightness lower and applied a blue-gray filter in CapCut to make the opening look colder and darker. The emotional journey of Regina as she deals with the trauma of being stalked and the pressure to perform in her skating career adds depth to the narrative and allows audiences to empathize with her struggles. If I would distribute Frozen Shadows as a real media text, it could be marketed as a drama thriller that appeals to audiences who enjoy intense and emotional narratives. The film doesn't have a specific gender-based audience, so both men and women can watch it, and the age range could start from 16 and the possible target audience for thrillers that have stalking in them are younger people, so it could be people from 16 to about 30 years old. The film could be promoted through social media platforms, movie trailers, press releases, and film festivals to attract viewers. Also, collaborations with figure skaters could help reach a niche audience interested in the sport and its portrayal in media. To engage with audiences more, interactive marketing strategies like virtual reality, behind the scenes content, and interactive social media campaigns could be used to create a more immersive experience for viewers where they could possibly participate. Overall, by using good storytelling and performances and innovative marketing techniques, Frozen Shadows could catch audiences' attention and leave a lasting impact on them. How did your production skills develop throughout this project? I think that through the development of the film opening for Frozen Shadows, my production skills have evolved in several different areas. First is visual storytelling. Making a visually appealing and suspenseful opening scene required me to think creatively about camera angles and composition to effectively convey the tension and fear experienced by the main character and create a sense of unease for the audience. I also learned how to make a storyboard where I planned all the visuals and camera shots. The second thing I improved in is the narrative structure, because developing a storyline that grabs viewers' attention from the start involved improving my skills in narrative structure and pacing. By having elements of suspense, mystery, and character development, I learned how to keep audiences invested in the story unfolding on the screen. The third thing is character development. When creating a complex and relatable protagonist like Regina, I had to think about her motivations, fears, and struggles. Through writing her character and exploring her emotions, I gained a deeper understanding of how to develop characters that resonate with the audiences. Another thing I had to do and that I improved on was collaboration, because working on this film opening allowed me to work with others, with people such as my actors, to bring the story to life. Learning how to communicate effectively, share creative ideas, and solve problems together improved my directing and also my teamwork skills. The fifth thing is editing. To make the film, I had to put all the videos together and cut them at some points to create one long video, which is my film opening. I have never done editing before, and I can say that my skills have improved greatly. In editing, I also applied filters to the videos and made transitions to create different effects for the audience. Another thing is sound. I had to select music compositions that will appeal to the audience and fit the situation in the film. I chose melodies that create tension in the audience. I have also learned how to add sound effects, most of which I actually recorded by myself, and I added them to the film. For example, I added Regina's monologue of her thoughts and added echo to the recording to make it seem as if it's what she's thinking about. Overall, my production skills have developed significantly throughout this project and will help me in my life as well after this. How did you integrate various technologies, software, hardware, and online in this project? While developing the film opening for Frozen Shadows, I integrated various technologies, both software and hardware, to enhance the storytelling and production process. So now I'm going to talk about some ways in which technology was used in this project. So the first is the most obvious and important is camera equipment. The equipment I used was my iPhone 15 Pro Max. That was essential for capturing the movements of the figure skater Regina as she practiced her routine and encountered the stalker. Using the iPhone camera and stabilizing equipment helped achieve smooth shots that immersed the audience in the scene. The second thing I used was editing software, which is also quite essential. Post-production editing software Adobe Premiere Pro and CapCut was used to assemble and edit the footage I filmed. I used this software and did editing, color correction, and added filters and visual effects to enhance the look of the opening scene, adding to the suspense and tension of the narrative. I used the same programs for sound design that allowed me to edit the audio elements of the film opening, including dialogue, music, and sound effects such as Regina's inner monologue and notification sound effects. I was able to make emotional impact bigger and build tension by doing all this.
In CapCut, I also made the font for my film opening, and I created like an ice effect on the letters. The same exact font is also used for the captions of this video.
The third thing I used was drawing software. I used the program Procreate to make my production company logo and the storyboard for my film. Online resources was another thing. Online platforms and resources were used for research, inspiration, and using throughout the project. I used websites like YouTube for research, for references and other film openings, and Wix for creating my website. By using these technologies in the production process of Frozen Shadows, I was able to improve the quality of the film opening and bring the suspenseful narrative to life in a visually engaging way. So that's it for this question. So that's it for today. This is the end of our video. Thank you so much, Lisa, for participating, and I hope you guys liked it. Bye.